Hi Leo, welcome into your weekly read. I hope all is well. We're going to start and do some shuffling and pull from the Soul's Journey deck and then utilize two different tarot decks to build upon each card. So one more shuffle. I'm going to pull all of the cards to clarify before we start speaking upon them. At least that's the plan. We have gratitude coming out as well as change. All right. I'll show you those first. And then let's build upon them with the Gilded Tarot. Pulling one to clarify gratitude, strength, as well for change. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing your strength and ability to get through is going to be highlighted and absolutely needed throughout the week in one, if not multiple ways, in one, if not multiple situations. But we have the Fool card and the Moon card to wrap up the 6 cards. So with gratitude, strength, and the Fool, there's a level of gratitude that you will be having if you don't already have stepping into the week for a new beginning that you're thinking about planning for or even considering. But I feel like there's also a strength and ability that's being utilized paired with your gratitude when it comes to what you need to accomplish and potentially even make the best out of throughout the week. There's a sense of you at certain points of being shown the Hanged Man, needing to adjust your perspective when, say, a work situation or a relationship or where you're living just doesn't feel right in energy, or you just feel out of place there, or just the imperfections are standing out pretty often or just heavily. A sense of you being tired at certain points in the week and therefore needing to do what you know best at this point along your path to dig for that inner strength and not feel as burnt out, okay? But it feels like you will be to an extent either way. Now, I feel like it's a week where reading the gratitude card, it says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So I really sense that it's a week where that gratitude is going to be needed quite consistently for even the situation or multiple that don't feel amazing, right? But I feel like there's at least one situation for you where you need to remember it's temporary. But going down to change to the Eight of Swords and the Moon card, yeah, I mean, again, it's a week where we're highlighting a situation where you feel a bit trapped and you can't help but think about change, right? Whether it's an adjustment, a switch up within that continuing situation, or it could be, say, a move of residence or getting into a new relationship. It could be more so a job switch up, starting your own business. It could be you feeling stuck in a situation currently. Say it's the contract where you live and you're thinking about getting a new job, potentially even putting action towards that. But it feels like a week where they're saying, again, your perspective is everything. But you need to remember at certain points throughout the week, things are about to change. Wouldn't be surprised if change in a multitude of ways on different levels is part of conversation throughout the week. People are shocked but impressed is now what I'm getting. Let's actually look at, the split deck, the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. Thinking about how to begin again with somebody you're already connected to. I feel like you're connecting to your higher self, your inner voice, your intuition, and potentially, they're saying specifically one spirit throughout the week, but spirits in general surrounding that. In regards to connecting to a new beginning for you. All right, going back to that Fool card, there's a sense of you being reminded for something, whether it's a trip, could be a move of residence. Packing lightly is key for you, okay? I also feel like you're thinking about your connection to animals. What else do we have to continue? Coming out, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil card, and the Empress. So it's a week, my friend, where you are going through a bit of a balancing act. Could be weighing out options and spirits highlighting where the negatives, the toxicity may lie within those potential options, or one in particular. But I feel like you're being informed of certain realities that will lie within your future on the horizon. It could be in regards to, again, something new for you, but it could be the continuation of something that's not meant to end, at least not anytime soon. It feels like you're also thinking about your appearance, being drawn to his muscular body here. And I really feel like it's a week where even if, say, you're not putting much effort or any at all towards getting into shape or taking care of your skin complexion, stuff of that nature, even potentially your clothing, how you want to switch that up, improve your wardrobe. It feels like you're, again, at the very least, thinking about how to and how you desire to or may need to improve how you appear and how you feel about your physical appearance. But they're saying with a week where you do have what feels like a lot going on, at the very least within, yes, of course, it's important to think about how you look, but to an extent, but how are we feeling within? All right, you may be pushed to take a hot second and examine that and maybe implement some self-care that's going to, they're saying, water the insides. Okay, and I'm getting from that message, interestingly enough, make sure you're drinking enough water. Okay, but your caring nature is coming into play. I feel like people will find the need to dig for details about what you're planning to embark upon or what you're thinking about changing, continuing. It feels like you know more than meets the eye, but people don't need to know that. Interesting. It feels like a lot of people will assume that either way. However, that's going to apply for you. The Queen of Wands, because I feel like this is a week where you are very passionate about what you want, about what you need, about what's at hand. There's a sense of you at times feeling, even if you don't act upon this or utilize it, feeling a little bit feisty within it and potentially a bit fed up with certain people, place, situation, right? Certain factors of this or that. Maybe even a little bit fed up with your own habit or two, or just the repetitive, mundane routines. I feel like there is absolutely, for a lot drawn to the reading, one commitment or situation that is meant to change and you're just kind of over it, okay? But it feels like there will be moments where your inner peace needs to be quite high on the priority list. Bear with me as I do have to clear my throat and get my voice out there. Purpose. All right. And it feels like you will be pushed to remember, and for a select few, recognize that your purpose is greater than it feels at certain points when you're wrapped up with certain mundane routines. Once again, details, certain factors of your day-to-day life that don't resonate with you, or you don't resonate with them or it anymore, or never did. But in the midst of a week where your purpose is absolutely highlighted and you're being pushed towards it or pulled towards it in one way, shape, or form, you do need to have an immense amount of patience. All right. They're showing me the Temperance card. And so rebalance things out when need be. Take a deep breath. Step away if you can, if you need to, because it feels like losing your cool at this point, or at times speaking too much or saying what you really feel isn't necessarily going to be helpful. They're saying we don't really need you, or you shouldn't be rocking the boat to that extent, okay, or at all. Just keep things calm, cool, and collected, and do what you have to do, because it's a week where you're being reminded again, things are meant to change, and bring back that gratitude for all that you've accomplished, all that you do have, and all that you will have moving forward. Even though I feel like you don't have every single ounce of clarity, but you have enough to feel excited about your future. Just saying a little bit anxious, potentially concerned, nervous, but to feel honored and again excited about what lies ahead. I feel like there's again some very beautiful changes for you to experience. And they're saying, as a Leo, being drawn to this reading specifically, you deserve and are meant to desire certain new experiences. So when things feel very similar, very like too known, right? Too familiar, you just are going to naturally crave something new experience-wise. Doesn't mean you have to up and change your entire life or get rid of a situation that's meant to continue. You might need to, or you might desire to, but it feels like all the meanwhile you're being pushed to recognize or remember that you deserve and are meant to, again, desire new, healthy, invigorating experiences, okay? I feel like your attraction to your connection to art, to certain colors, shapes and symbols and subjects will also be heavily aspected in this week at certain points. I don't know why I'm pulling a couple more of these. The service card and the courage card to wrap this up, because I feel like you are being of service to other people, but how are you being of service to yourself, right? It feels like you need to take care of yourself at certain points naturally in order to and re-examine things at certain points in order to best help other people, going back to this Empress card, all right? And to get ready to give birth to something new or to make certain adjustments or one big one. But it feels like there's a level of courage that you're going to be reminded is within you throughout the week, and a level of strength once again, or different levels we should say, in order to do what's right for you to improve your life and to make certain adjustments and changes that I feel like are leading to bigger ones. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, and I'll definitely see you next time.